talking about is the results are coming in, and we're talking about state-by-state issues, state-by-state results that are coming in. You're going to ask me, as we're like an hour and a half into this, whether or not we're going to accept the results. Do you 200,000 that she's going to be short coming out of Philadelphia? She's 900,000 votes in the hole in Pennsylvania at a state that was razor thin last time and was decided by 80,000 votes. I don't know how she digs out of that hole.
A lot of people want to know, this is going to be close. It's looking, as you said, like Donald Trump is pulling out a lead at the moment in some places, but it's early. Is he going to accept the results if it's called against him?
Hold on a second. We're talking about as the results are coming in, and we're talking about state-by-state issues, state-by-state results that are coming in. You're going to ask me, as we're like an hour and a half into this, whether or not we're going to accept the results. Do you ask any Democrats that question? When was the last time you asked? When was the last time you asked a Democrat that question? Jamie Raskin says
he still says he won the 2020.
Jamie Raskin, who is a Democrat member of Congress, says that he may not vote to certify this election if Donald Trump wins. Have you asked any Democrats about that question? Have you asked Hillary Clinton? She called Donald Trump an illegitimate president after he beat her in 2016. Did you ever ask her or any other Democrat that question? Did you?
He still says he won the 2020 election. That's why I'm asking.
How is Governor Stacey Abrams of Georgia doing? How's she doing? Have you ever asked them any of those questions?
So the answer is
in a free and fair election, we will accept the results. Absolutely.
Is this a free and fair election?
Well, it's still going on, isn't it?
And your gut feeling is?
Our gut feeling is that Donald Trump is winning this race. Anything else? You want to talk about the actual results that are coming in?
And if
you brought me up here to ask about the results of what's coming in, and now you're asking these ridiculous questions. This is how I stood here and waited for you for 20 minutes, and this is the question you're going to ask me?
If he wins North Carolina, which we don't know, it's early, how do you see the path forward? Does that suggest to you that several of the Sun Belt states are going to go his way?
Absolutely it does. I think if North Carolina comes in, it looks like it's very, very close to being called. And I think that Georgia looks like it's in very solid shape. What we're seeing here is that Donald Trump has effected an enormous expansion of the Republican Party. Think about the coalition that he has put together. He has got Arabs, he's got the imams, Muslim imams in Dearborn, Michigan. He's making inroads in the Jewish community. He's probably going to rack up a record level of black support. He's getting double-digit gains into Latino voters. He's obviously going to have conservative Republicans and also mainstream traditional Republicans. At the same time, he's getting probably 2-to-1 over labor union members. Not necessarily the labor union leadership themselves, but the people who work in the union, so much to the point where the Teamsters declined to endorse Kamala Harris. It's the first time in a generation that the Teamsters failed to endorse her. So in Pennsylvania, for example, they went so far in all the states, they released their internal numbers of their membership, and in Pennsylvania it was 60-30 in favor of Donald Trump. Union members, Teamsters members supporting him. It's an incredible coalition. An incredible coalition that I don't think that any Democrat or Republican has matched in, 50 years.
Okay, final question. We expect him to be here. Do you know what time he'll be here? Any sense of the mood in Mar-a-Lago?
Oh, the mood is very high. I do know that. I don't know what time he would be coming over here or not.
Appreciate your time, sir. Thank you very much for coming.
Fucking stood here for 20 minutes.
Okay, there we go. We just got to apologise for the language there. I know it's late, particularly late in the UK, but we always have to apologise when there is bad language. Slightly feisty interview. There we go. Not the first and probably not the last, but...